Got still 13 miles closer after a dramatic final day win. Mission accomplished. You've sealed your championship status for another year. What was your take on that?
It's just been a strange year, hasn't it? It's just been an up and down year, and to lead the team in the championship and to get that high after many lows. Let's be honest. I'm very proud of the team. It was a tough effort. Look, we only had really 3 changes, and then we lost Hatto and we lost Setter, so we did it tough today. And everyone to a man, put their effort in. Look, we make it hard at times, and we can make things easy for ourselves. But once we got in the lead, we were never behind after that. And we spoke about all week finding a way to win, and we did that today.
And it was a funny old game, high scoring game. But like you say, you found a way. Tell Whittaker down over at the end, just describe what your emotions were like when he finally crossed.
Oh, a relief really. Obviously we knew Swinton had gone down, and we was up just by 4 because we missed that conversion. So people talking about a draw or whatever, and a draw would be enough. But for him to go over, and he come up with some big plays today. He saved a try, and from a kick just a couple of sets before that, and to go over at the end. Like I say, the lads deserve it. They've been through the ringer this year. It's been tough, and I know it's easy to knock them, and they've been knocked at times, and I think we had 3 games in a row there where we played Toulouse, London, Toulouse and Fev, and we shipped a lot of points, and everyone wrote us off, and there was a lot of negativity around the side. But if you look at those championship sides now, that they're challenging Super League sides, and I think the lads have been consistent. We've not been getting battered every week, and we've shown that in the Shield, and I think we could have picked up more wins in the Shield with a bit of luck here or there, but we've done enough. We've won the last 2 games, and the record books will show that we're staying up.
And everybody had you relegated after the loss away at Swinton in the Shield. You made a comment after the game that it's too early to write yourselves off, and you've shown that. What's the mentality in the camp been? It has been back to the wall stuff. You've been written off, and all the media have had you down. But potentially you're going to be playing in the relegation playoff. That's not happened. So how do you get your lads up week after week with so much negativity around?
Yeah, it's been quite easy in the sense that as soon as this playoff game got mentioned, it was always going to be Rochdale who were going to be playing in it, and we knew internally that 2 wins would be enough even after Swinton beat us, and obviously they celebrated that day like they were staying up, and what we saw was their fixtures and our fixtures, and we knew we had a home game to come, a couple of home games, and we were confident that we could go on and stay up and win these last 2 games, and that's what we've done. And we've not won 2 games in a row in the championship, I don't think, since we started in the championship last season. So it shows how difficult it is in the competition, how difficult that is, and to do it over Sheffield, the side who's been our nemesis a little bit, makes it even sweeter. And look, we wish luck to Swinton. There's nothing personal between us and them, but that's sport, and we did what we needed to do today and got the win.
And just on to you, it's been a few weeks since you announced you've been departing the club. Obviously today was your last game. We've stayed away from this conversation. You didn't want any distractions or any attention on yourself. It was all about the team, but now's the time to ask, have you got anything lined up, or do you know what your next step's going to be?
I've got a couple of options, Luke, and I'm going to sit down now. I want to total focus, especially on these last 2 weeks, and I'll make a decision in the next couple of weeks. And look, I just want to thank the staff this year. The medical staff have worked over and above this year, especially with us having such a small squad. Lauren, Andrea, Lisa's come in late. The conditioning staff, Miles, has been outstanding. We're one of the fittest sides in the comp, and then my staff, Dave, Jason, and Wes, they've been outstanding, and people don't see that stuff behind the scenes, and I've been very fortunate and blessed at Rochdale to have such good people around me and such good staff, and myself and my staff can be proud. Obviously when we started here, or when I started here, obviously we was in League One and just missed out on the playoffs, so to lead them in the championship, I'm very proud of, and it's a good legacy. And I urge the people to get behind Rochdale now, because you know, I don't want them to struggle next year. It's been a very tough campaign this year, and I know there's things in place for them not to do that, but I'm urging them not to do that because it's been difficult this year, and I'm sure it's been difficult for supporters and difficult for players and staff as well. It's been very draining, and obviously we've got a high now, we've finished on a high, and we need to take that momentum, or need to take that momentum into next season.
And just finally from me, just done a lot of these interviews over the last 3 years. They've been at times after, like you say, getting beat by 80 and 90 points in some weeks. You've never shied away from the camera. You've always come up, you've fronted up after every defeat, and you've enjoyed it after every win. So for me, it's just thanks for that. Enjoy the night, and congratulations on securing championship status.